Hey y'all. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We are the Sammy, Nicole, and Fifi Show, and we are a dynamic mother-daughter duo here on YouTube. And on our channel, we love to discuss all things love, life, relationships, and pop culture from both the millennial perspective, myself, Sammy Nicole, and the Gen X perspective, my oh so beautiful mother. Okay, so if you like our channel, we encourage you to please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We like to go live each and every Thursday and Saturday, 7 p.m. ish, heavy on the ish, Eastern Standard Time.
Hey,
We
Miss
welcome you
Red.
guys. Hey, Miss Red, what's up? When you come in the live, please hit the like button. Please double tap the screen and hit the like button. Or in the upper right hand corner, there are three dots. Please make sure you hit the like
Like
button.
button.
We also encourage you all to please, if you want to get your Gen X fix and you want exclusive Gen X content, my beautiful mother Fifi
Hey.
has her own channel as well. If you simply just click on our description box, you can find the link to her channel. Um, it's Fee, all things Gen X. Hey TikTok, what's up? We know TikTok. It look like TikTok's maybe RIP tomorrow, so we're gonna go ahead and go live on TikTok one last time. But
Hey,
anyway,
TikTok.
also we do have our Everything We
Tap,
Say
tap,
is
tap, tap,
allegedly
tap.
merch available down in our description box. So if you're interested, please make sure you hit that link in our description box. We also encourage you all to please follow us on all social media platforms at the Sammy Nicole and Fifi Show. That information is also in our description box as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to our disclaimers and then get this thing started. First things first, everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. Everything we're gonna be saying tonight is allegedly. Even our names are allegedly. Hell. Secondly, all individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. All individuals are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Okay,
Right, right,
boom.
right, right.
Now that we got that out the way, y'all, we want to come and talk about some things, some hot topics that's on our mind. Okay, first, what is going on with Snoop Dogg and Nelly? What is going on with Snoop Dogg and Nelly? Okay, Snoop Dogg just recently performed at the
Waka
Crypto
Flocka.
Ball, Waka Flocka 2. Nelly is set to perform.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy, Nelly, Trump, they're set to perform at Trump's inauguration ball. What is going on? What did you think about that?
I think they're a bunch of sellouts. You mean to tell me you are going to entertain?
Where we Sonya supporting Trump. We gotta add that too. If she could, she would be at the ball as well. Go ahead.
You are going to entertain a man that had housing available but would not house people who look like you, discriminated against people who look like you for housing, and you're going to support him and engage with his people and him,
All for the check.
all for the love of money.
And I'm getting the vibe that people are in a position. Hey, that girl. I'm getting.
Hey,
Hey, Kim
y'all.
Falk. I'm getting the vibe that with this administration that's coming up, it's gonna be every man for himself. People are thinking about their own best interests. They don't care about the collective,
And
and
some,
they doing what's best for them and they bottom line. They don't care. They like it's a check. Um, the wealth gap is getting wider. And I'm thinking about me and my family. To hell with what y'all think. Y'all will be all right.
and
Cancel us if you want to.
it's not only the money that they're getting, but they say Donald Trump will do a lot of favors for them as well.
They think. But those gentlemen that were campaigning for Trump, none of them got a position in his cabinet. So clock that see. I mean, people, it's money over morality. They're thinking about their bottom line. They don't care about the collective. They don't care about the community. They're thinking about their checks and what type of favor they may get.
And
They
what
don't
they
care.
can get.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to a friend today about it, and he was saying that if they would have said no, Donald Trump would have allegedly retaliated against them for saying no.
Really? Wow.
So some people are saying it's a little bit more to it. Once he acts, he's so vindictive.
Allegedly.
Everything we say
Is
is
allegedly.
okay. He might go against them for, declining.
So let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that people are going to cancel Nelly, Snoop, Rick Ross? He performed at the Crypto Ball as well.
Rick
Do y'all
Ross.
think people are going to cancel them the way they did Chrisette Michele? Because remember, during Trump's first term, Chrisette Michele performed. And people tore her up. I mean, Chrisette Michele, you never heard from her since. She doing stuff at City Winery now. She was mainstream once.
Mm-hmm.
And they just completely turned their backs on Chrisette Michele.
Tap, tap, tap.
So I'm just curious to see, are they gonna be judged the same way Chrisette Michele was? Me personally, I don't think so because of the patriarchy. I think people are going to give them a pass. But I think that they should still get the same level of scrutiny that Chrisette Michele got when she sung at the Trump inauguration.
No, they're not going to be canceled like she was because she's a woman and she's a black woman.
Yeah, the patriarchy, yeah.
Yeah, she's a woman and she's a black woman. And y'all, it's terrible how we are treated as black women in these situations, but when it's time to save the day, who they go get?
The black woman.
The black woman.
So,
they big mama, they sister, they auntie, they grandmama.
So God, and you know what make it worse? There was a video during Trump's first inauguration of Snoop ridiculing and calling out any performers that were going to perform at his inauguration ball. And then 8 years later, he turns around and does the very same thing he was criticizing others for doing. So I just think this is just another reminder that Malcolm X was right. That you should not be looking to celebrities as your leader, as your social leaders, as your advocates, as your representative. You shouldn't be looking to entertainers and celebrities for that. And so I hope that this is a lesson that we can finally get ingrained in our minds. Stop looking for celebrities to represent you. They're not political leaders.
Because they have their own agenda.
And they're bought by the industry. So and they don't even think for themselves or make their own decisions. They are puppets as well. So don't look up to them. Don't do it. Put your faith in God, not man. So, I was shaking my head when I heard that about Nelly and Snoop, especially Snoop, because he literally did a video 8 years ago. Y'all go back. It's going around social media, and especially on TikTok and Instagram, of him literally calling black people who performed at the Trump inauguration ball for his first term. He was calling them coons. And now he turned around and do this. So, it's given, I'm going to be minding my business as a black woman, focusing on me and mine.
And I
don't have any extra
that.
care to give to anybody because it's showing that people like that, they don't care about their community. It's every man for themselves. And so I just scroll past. I'm good.
And for these next few years, I don't want to hear nothing about him.
Either. I don't want to hear nothing about them.
I don't want to hear nothing about them. And you know what? It's going to turn around and backfire on them. I know they're doing it because of the money, and the favors.
Think about how it's going to elevate them and their families.
Yep. So in this administration, it sounds like it's going to be every man for himself. And God for us all.
And a lot of people are going to be revealing themselves. There's going to be a lot of people that support them that we're gonna be like, oh wow, okay.
Hey, Ebony.
Hey Ebony, what's up? So, you
Yeah.
know, it's interesting to see how people are revealing their true colors, but it's good to know who's who and where people stand. You know, at the end of the day. So that is the silver lining in all of this. And then did y'all see that clip of Roseanne from
Hey,
the
Cass.
Roseanne show? Did y'all see the spoof video that she did with a rapper, and she had like a braided wig on, and they basically were like doing a parody of a rap video, like basically making fun of hip hop culture. Like basically it was like blackface. Y'all check out that. Well, you don't have to. I don't want to disturb nobody's peace, but it's basically, you know, once again they're showing us
Hey,
how they
glorious
think that we're
love.
ignorant.
Yeah, yeah, and they say it. They do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand. So why did he want Snoop Dogg and Soldier Boy and Waka Flocka and Rick Ross to entertain them? And y'all, some of the videos going around, they so offbeat with the music. They like this and doing like this with the music, and one of them going this way. It's like, I don't get it. Why did he want them to entertain them?
Mm-hmm.
What point is he trying to prove? Hey, Miss Apple Pie, why don't he just leave us alone?
Hey, Glorious Love.
Hey.
Glorious Love said, hello, ladies. I'm going to be in the background today. I have serious jet lag. Just flew in from London. Oh, okay. Welcome back.
I need to get with you, Glorious Love, because I'm traveling for my 60th birthday. So I need to get some, you know.
Y'all got to chat.
We got to chat so I can get the procedure, you know, what you did and, you know, where to go and everything.
Yes. Welcome back. Hey, Ebony. Ebony said, I'm going to be moving abroad within the next 4 years. That don't sound like a bad idea. Hey, Queen Lily. Queen Lily, what you think about Snoop Dogg and Nelly performing at Trump's inauguration ball?
I sent you a video, Queen, on TikTok.
What you think about that, Queen? I'm not too surprised about Soulja Boy because it's Soulja Boy, but I was surprised about Snoop for the people who are just joining, because Snoop put out a video 8 years ago shaming people.
Yeah, to entertain. You're right, Cass.
You're right.
That is so true, Cass.
It's like that's the only the only reason why they let us in the room, to entertain or to serve. Mm-hmm. You're either serving them or you're entertaining them.
Oh, that's deep, Cass. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
That's why.
Queen Lily said, they are not lickers. I'm not surprised. Nelly needs that money with all those children. Yeah, I heard he has a baby that's just a few months older than Ashanti's.
Really?
Yeah, he had another baby. I think that baby may be one.
Allegedly,
he has a small baby. So that's a little bit older than the baby he had with Ashanti.
So Nelly had, so when he was messing around with Ashanti, he had another girl pregnant.
They're gonna be they like ghetto twins. They're Irish twins. They're not that far apart. That baby may be maybe 1.5. And then Ashanti baby maybe like
Queen
6
say
months.
The baby in Atlanta.
Yeah, the mama live in Atlanta. Yeah. Nelly has a small baby. Yeah.
So he need the money for the Pampers. Nelly need the money for the Pampers.
Well, when you have a lot of households that you're responsible for, yeah. Yeah. So, you know, everybody coming out the woodworks and showing their true colors. So, again, if it's every man's for himself, then so be it. But
Girl,
you know,
say she moving to Thailand.
She said, okay, Phoebe. And I told my daughters I'm moving to Thailand. I know that's right. Miss Applewhite said, what? I thought they said it was his grandbaby. So he had a baby, and then he also had a grandbaby too, Miss Applepie. So he had his own baby, and then his daughter, Nana, she's my age. She had a baby boy too. So he had a baby boy with the girl that lived here in Atlanta. And then his daughter, who is my age, Nana, she had a baby boy too. And then he had a baby boy with Ashanti. So it's a lot of babies. So he takes care of his daughter. So Queen Queen Lily said,
Ghana for me.
Ghana for me, mortgages are $70 a month. Yeah, Ghana is lit too. Ghana is lit. So y'all, I feel like as a people, we need to keep minding our business, especially the 92%. We need to mind our business and focus on our finances. If we want to move abroad, let's do that. Make sure we get our money in order. Make sure we keep our health up, stay protected, because I'm not giving it no more energy. They are not my brothers. They are. And you know what? We should have been done with Snoop. His music, the messages that he's pushed out over the last 30 years, we should have been done with him. It shouldn't have took this for people to be outraged by Snoop, because he been doing wrong.
Oh, cool, Miss Apple Pie. So y'all gonna retire in Jamaica. I know that's right.
Let me see. Yeah, it's very crazy, Miss Apple Pie. Let me see. Ebony said they dragged Chrisette Michelle for aligning herself with Trump president. Shaking my head. That's what I'm saying. And we was talking about that. They not gonna cancel. You think they really gonna cancel Nelly and Snoop and Rick Ross and Soulja Boy? They not.
And that really hurt Chrisette Michelle
financially. That ruined Chrisette Michelle's career when she performed at Trump's inauguration 8 years ago. It ruined it. Also, she essentially was blacklisted. They blackballed K Michelle for that. You know what I mean? Now Chrisette Michelle, I'm sorry. Now Chrisette Michelle, she doing residencies at the City Winery down there in Ponce City Market. Yeah. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but she was a much higher artist.
Beautiful voice.
She's beautiful. Her voice is beautiful. She's a songwriter. She's an actress. She should be a lot more famous than what she is. And it's wrong the way they did her.
Yep.
Awful. Yeah, Miss Apple said Snoop does anything for money and attention these days. He does. I feel like once he got with Martha Stewart, it was just downhill. He really started,
you know, beside himself.
He really did.
He got beside himself.
Yeah. Let me see. Queen Lily said apartments in Ghana, condos, $2,700 a year. Oh wow. Loved by God. Hi, how are you? Loved by God. Ebony said, yes, ma'am. Queen Lily said Jay-Z dropped her for that. Yeah.
He dropped her.
So I want to see them shun Snoop, Nelly, Rick Ross. Rick Ross had the little
Thanks, Chris.
Thank Chris. Rick Ross had his little symphony concert in Atlanta just last week. Jamal Bryant, Dr. Carey was there. Basically, anybody in the social scene in Atlanta was there.
Yep, they were
there. So
I'm
like, are they going to come out and speak against Ross? All the celebrities that were in support of him? Everybody been real quiet.
Yep.
Thomason, well, Snoop Dogg did say smile, be, child. I ain't thinking about him. But thank you for the $5. Sure did. So sad the internet went in on her. She has a beautiful voice. Yes, she does.
She does.
Yes, Gloria Sub said a lot of black men went with Trump. Yeah, a lot of them did. And when they feel the brunt of Project 2025, when they see how law enforcement has immunity, when it comes to how they interact with them, whether it's arrests or them treating them unfairly during traffic stops.
And black women, don't y'all protect them. We not holding no rallies. We not marching. We ain't doing none of that for them black men. Because they voted for him. They voted for him.
Let me see. Ebony Queen said Snoop has been an septic tank to me. I've been over him. Yeah, I'm done. I'm through. I feel like he should have been canceled just off of the last 30 years. And I know people were ranting and raving when he did the Paris Olympics and stuff, but he's a hypocrite. How you gonna denounce Trump 8 years ago and now you performing with him? That also makes me think, why do y'all think that Snoop is aligning himself with Trump now? Do y'all think there might be something that come out about Snoop allegedly from the 90s and the early 2000s. I mean, he has had some accusation and cases before with doing inappropriate things, sexual things with women.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly. So do y'all think something else may come out and maybe that's why he's trying to get in good with Trump? I don't know. I'm just speculation. This is speculation, hypothetically, but it does make you go,
But I'm
Same
sure
thing with Nelly. Nelly had a case too, but he settled it.
I'm sure they're getting money, but also they've asked for things, something for him to do.
Right. Right. Or they feel like whatever is to come down the line during this administration, they want to get some type of benefit or protection.
But we all know Trump don't never do what he say he gonna do.
And he'll flip on you.
And he'll flip on you in a minute. Trump will flip on you in a minute.
Let me see. Queen Lily said Ross giving money to the church. Santa's earning 23. Hey,
Hey,
what's
we
up?
missed you. Glad to see you.
Yes, calmness. That's what we're saying. Love by God said, let's keep that same energy for Snoop. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Let me see. That girl said destruction comes before a fall. God ain't it. That's a word right there.
Yes, indeed.
That's a word right
there.
there.
That's a word. It sure is.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot in these next 4 years. And so I just encourage everybody to stay prayed up, stay focused, get your finances in order, and mind your business. And mind your business and focus on what you can do and how you can be a change. But protect your energy, protect your peace.
I can't believe we got to go through this again.
Yes.
We got to deal with Trump again.
And it's given like they're going to try to make it worse because they mad about, the last 4 years. It's like they want to try to get their get back.
Chris and send some money. Keep sending the money, Chris.
Yes, let me see.
Keep sending the money, Chris.
Will Black people get ready for stopping friends? Okay.
Send another, send 20, Chris.
Okay. Ebony said, I do not protect and stand up for terrorists. I lead them in the toilet. I mind my business. Queen Lily said, yes, his connect against Tupac unaliving. Oh. Okay, so Queen Lily is alleged he may have played a part in it. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Chris, keep sending the money, Chris. Chris send some more money. Thanks, Chris.
Oh.
What Chris say this time?
Maybe Snoop is going to be our new... Trump is going to appoint him to... Child.
Now, Chris.
Ain't nobody paying attention to Snoop. He lost that. He should have kept... Maybe if he kept his tie to him private, but he lost that. He lost that. But we appreciate the $5. Okay. Anywho. So, y'all, that also leads me to let's talk about our First Lady, Michelle Obama. I know she is the former First Lady. No disrespect to Dr. Jill Biden, but she'll always be my First Lady. So, for the sake of that, for the entire duration of this show, we will be referring to her as First Lady Michelle Obama, even though we know it is currently Dr. Jill Biden. My First Lady, Michelle Obama, what did you think about her not attending the Jimmy Carter funeral? Now, I know she said she had prior obligations and she was in Hawaii and that's why she couldn't make it, but she sent her condolences in her regard. But what did you think about that?
When I was watching the funeral, I was like, where is Michelle? And why President Obama sitting next to Orange Head? I was like, what is going on? And me and Bush, we were looking for her because that's his girl. That's Michelle is Bush's girl. He had his candy ready to give it to her.
Yeah, Bush loving some Michelle.
He kept looking down there.
Yes.
And looking around like, what the hell is
He
Michelle?
was so disappointed.
He was so disappointed.
He was so disappointed. He was over it.
He was over it.
Yes.
He was over it. Like, where the hell is Michelle at?
Yes.
Cause you know that he love him some Michelle.
He love him some Michelle.
Baby, he probably had all kind of candy in his suit pocket to get him Michelle.
The way George Bush light up when he is with Michelle Obama, he don't even act that way with his own wife.
Right. And then I saw President Obama talking to Orange Head. I said, why? I said, why are you talking to him? What are y'all talking about?
But you know what I thought about? How many times, for those of us who work in predominantly white settings, I know I work in a predominantly white setting based on the field that I'm in. Sometimes you do have to bite the bullet and talk to coworkers and colleagues that you don't like for the sake of playing the game. And I know it's not right, but let's just have a real grown conversation tonight. And I personally think that was what Obama was doing. I don't think that he's crazy over the orange man either. I don't think he likes him. He's made that clear, his disappointment in him. But I think that he was there to, play the game and, show some type of, for lack of a better word, professionalism that he could. And we don't know exactly what they were talking about. Maybe he was trying to reason with him about something. But we have all been in situations like that where we have to kind of make small talk with people we don't like sometimes, whether it's before a meeting, after a meeting. Sometimes you have to do that when you're in a professional environment. Yes, y'all, please double tap the screen, y'all. We got 54 people with only 28 likes. Please double tap the screen to hit the like button, or in the upper right hand corner, click on the three dots. I'm just, you know what I mean? So sometimes that's what I was thinking he was doing, but what would y'all have done? Yes, Glorious Love. Chris, send 20 and text something really off the wall. Yeah, send $20, Chris. Send us $20. $20, Chris. We'll keep reading y'all comments, trolls. If you want to send some money.
Send some money, trolls.
Send some money, trolls. Okay, can I get $5? Can I get $5? Can I get $5? I'll read a crazy comment for $5. Ebony said, I saw that she was missing at the funeral. I said to myself, what did President Obama do? Okay,
since you said it,
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
We weren't gonna say nothing.
But I said if somebody bring it up, then I say it. But if not, my spirit said don't say it.
Chris has sent another $5.
All right, he sent another $5.
What he say?
Let me see. I'm gonna come back to you, Ebony. Then I'm gonna read what Chris said. Thank you for another 5, Chris. Read, why are we tripping? All we have to do is PCM Elf theme song go right. All right
then, Chris.
All right, I know that's
Keep
right.
Keep it coming, Chris.
I know that's right, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Keep sending the money, Chris. We'll read the crazy comments, child. Chris showing out tonight. I love that. Let me see. So speaking of that, Ebony Queen, allegedly some people were speculating that the Obamas may be separated. And that was also part of the reason why Michelle wasn't there. And that, Michelle, lost her mom a few months back. Our condolences to to our first lady, excuse me. And some people are speculating that, with her, experiencing that big loss, her mom were very close. Her mom was her mentor, her advisor, her support, especially during, her time in the White House as first lady. So that took a huge impact on her. Just dealing with those emotions, and then with relationships they go through changes, all of that. People are saying that all of those variables may have potentially played a part, and that they may be allegedly separated, and that they are allegedly are not living together. I hope that that's not true, but I've been seeing that go around on our favorite clock app, of people making speculations that Barack and Michelle may be separated, allegedly, and that they allegedly are not living together. There was also information being
spread. It ain't so.
I hope that's not true.
It ain't so.
But where this story came from was that allegedly there was a somebody within their camp intimated that they may be separated. So that's where this story originated from. It was somebody in their camp that implied that. I hope that that's not true.
I hope it's not true.
I hope that's not true. And if it is true, I hope that they can get it back on track.
And yeah, I hope so too.
And fire whoever intimated that to the public.
Yeah.
They need to get fired. Even, the fact that you even hinting around about that, you need to be fired expeditiously.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's giving you violating your NDA and you need to get sued.
Yeah.
Cass said, I was concerned that she wasn't at the funeral, but kudos to her for bucking tradition and not attending the sham inauguration. I'm very proud of her of saying, I just don't want to pretend anymore. Because guess what? They not pretending with us. They letting us know straight up, we ready. We ready. We ready.
Yeah, they standing
on y'all. We ready. Come on. We ready. We ready. Come on.
Yep.
Oh, y'all. That's basically the energy that they're giving us. So kudos to Michelle Obama. She's tired. She's tired of playing nice. She's tired of pretending, taking the high road, and I don't blame her.
Mm-hmm.
And and look how that when that senator got sworn in, that lady when she got sworn in, and Madam Vice President Kamala Harris went to shake her hand and went to shake her husband's hand. And he just shook his head no. Now some people are speculating that her husband has a health condition, which is why he didn't want to shake her hand. But some people are saying that he didn't have it and he was just being flat out rude and disrespectful. I don't know. Which one do y'all believe?
What? Oh,
he could at least smiled at her.
He didn't want to touch her hand. He didn't want to touch a black woman's hand. That's what I got out of it.
He could have smiled and said, hi, how you doing, if he didn't want to touch her. If it was because of a health condition, I feel like he could have at least did that. But some people are saying if you look at the video and you analyze their body language, his wife was kind of like guiding him, like how to walk, where to position himself. And so they were saying that was the reason. But I personally feel like he could have smiled and said hello. In respect of his health condition, if he allegedly had one, he could have said, smiled and left it at that.
Yeah. I
still didn't think he wanted to touch her hand either.
I don't think he wanted to touch her hand.
And Kamala kind of had that look like this MF. It's just the blatant disrespect. So I say all that to say I don't blame Michelle Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, for not wanting to be fake and put on airs. I mean, she went through so much during those 8 years, from them calling her a man, a monkey, everything but a child of God. And so I don't blame her. They not faking and pretending with us, and I don't think we should either.
I can't wait till her book comes out. Thank you.
Let me see. Miss Applepie said she had planned already. I think it was cool, but Obama next to Trump had me side-eyeing Obama. Love by God said, our First Lady is done playing games. Yes, Sanders R23 said, I was concerned that she was not there, especially since he was the oldest living president. Queen Lily said, I would have sat there and not talked to that trash. I have done that in the past. Gloria's Love said, he got cussed out when he got home. Queen Black said, I agree. That girl said, it's more to that Obama sitting with Bush. Sanders R23 said, I'm sure Trump kept talking and trying to get Barack's attention. He looked at Barack with admiration for real. Yeah. Gloria's Love said, I actually like to see them. Yeah. Cheyenne said, send some money trolls with hit on a mug. I know that's right. Send the money trolls. Send the coins, baby. Cass said, no matter what Obama would have done, they would have found something to talk about. That's true. He's always going to be scrutinized.
That's true.
Miss Applepie said, that's true, Samantha. Every time I have to go to this certain conference, I have to pray hard because it is with a bunch of YC people that love Trump. Yeah. I have when I go to certain conferences, I'm around a bunch of people who are like that.
Yes.
And I'm often in certain conferences that I go to because of my profession, I'm around people who you can tell they don't interact with us that much. And the only interaction or perception that they have for people is on is what they see on TV or social media.
Chris say my
ATM
ATM
is not
loaded.
loaded. Okay, that's all right. We'll take another $1 or $2 since it's not loaded. Marie said Chris is illiterate. Thank you, Jessica Lane. We appreciate that. Sanders RN23 said, thank you, Chris Reed. You're a bill payer tonight. Yes. We have our bill payers. We love our bill payers. We love our bill payers over here, baby. Period said Obama has class. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Love by God said that's why he went alone, because Michelle said, I'm not going any higher anymore. I'm just going to stay low to the floor. Yeah, she over it. She over it. And I don't blame her.
She's not even sticking the protocol, showing up, you know, and so she over it. And she don't care who feel no which way about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Queen Lily said they are still together, living in Hawaii. They celebrated her birthday together. Yeah, I know he posted her.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm hoping that if there is some issues, that they're working through it.
Now, Chris, Obama is going with, come on.
Bye. DeMarco said a lot happened after their personal chef passed. Sad time for them. Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard about that. That was a big to do about the chef passing. A lot. They say a lot of things changed in the whole camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cass said, it would be unfortunate, but if they were to be able to make it through those 8 years in the White House, I need them to sit down, hash it out, and work it out. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gloria's letting some later dater, not her being on her own show. She can never do nothing like that.
Gloria's love, she gonna be on her own show.
Yes.
That's messy, Gloria's.
Okay, everybody's saying he just rude and disrespectful. He has no health conditions. He just didn't want to touch her. I didn't think he wanted to touch her either.
I didn't either.
Yeah, Cass said they can always come up with an excuse for why they act but have totally different standards for us. Absolutely. And and going back to different standards, Cass, we were talking about it on Thursday's night show, how a Georgia senator, he was pushed down to the ground by another senator at the Georgia State Capitol, and he was not arrested. He pushed another man down. Another senator pushed another senator down to the ground in front of 20, 30 state troopers, and nobody pulled out their handcuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we saw that in real time, like we always had that. We're not always held. We're not held to the same standards as they are. It's different for us,
because you know that would have been a black man.
He would have got arrested, and probably would have had state and federal charges. They would have found some way.
Yeah.
Okay. Ebony said, I haven't heard anything about them being separated. In all honesty, intuition is telling that there is trouble in paradise. Something is going on. Sometimes people grow apart. I just want them happy. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Hey, Ebony. We got both our Ebonys. Ebony Queen and Ebony. Hey.
Ebony.
I just, whatever it is, I hope they work it out. But if not, I feel like they're both so classy and they're both so emotionally intelligent that they would do it privately, and that they would still be friends.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
I think that they have a great reverence for each other, and I love that. And I respect both of them individually, and I just wish them the best, and I love them both, and I admire them both.
So we sending good
vibes to the Obamas. Good vibes. And whoever is a part of their staff that leaked that alleged tea or implied that tea, I do think they should be fired. Let me see. LSW Smile said, this country is normalized a monster. I would have went to the funeral, but not the inauguration. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they both were Republicans, Queen Lily, fighting at the Georgia State Senate. They was going in. Yeah.
Oh, Queen, you didn't see it? Oh, you need to talk about that over there. It was serious.
Yeah, you need to talk about that on your channel, Queen Lily. So if you haven't seen it already, Queen Lily, the man that got pushed down to the ground, his name is Colton. He's
Good
he
evening.
represents the North Georgia district, and he's pro
Thank you for
Trump.
the lights.
Okay, you talked about it, Queen Lily. Okay, good. Queen Lily
Okay.
talked about it. Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, because that was part of the reason why they wouldn't let him in the Senate, because he was pro Trump and anti Kemp.
And his mugshot is out there. They arrested him. He got a mugshot and everything. Colton went to jail.
Colton went to jail that day.
Colton went to jail.
He did.
Yep.
He did.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, let me see. Cass said, did they talk this much when DT did not attend Biden's inauguration? Was it an issue then?
Nope.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And you know what? With them making them fuss about First Lady Michelle Obama, I don't think they really care she shows up. I just think they want to try to villainize and demonize her again. That's all. He could care less if she's there. It's just a way to kind of say, oh, look at them. They have no class. They're uncouth. They don't really care for real if she show up there or not. They just want a reason to villainize her and demonize her yet again. That's what it's really about. She said, hey, friend, just a quick side note. I'm curious, what does your skin routine look like? Ooh, it's extensive. We'll do facials. Shout outs to Morgan Rakely.
Who asked
Who? Which one? Both of us? Love
now,
by
you know,
God.
mine is a little bit different than
She
her.
has a video about her skincare.
I have a video on my channel about my skincare because mine is for my age. She's young, so she doesn't use all of the products that I use. But mine's a little bit different.
Yes. So if you want her skincare, check her out. She'll show the products and everything. Miss MJ said they just want to have something to complain about. Yeah. Let us know which one you're talking about, though. Oh, both. Okay.
I got a video up.
She has a video. Me, I'm retinol, I'm vitamin C, collagen, double cleansing, get facials. Shout out to Morgan Rakely Skincare. She's a black esthetician here in Atlanta, celebrity esthetician. She's awesome at what she does. So I use her products if you're interested. It's Morgan Rakely Skincare. She's a black woman that has her own skincare line catered to black women.
Yeah.
So check her out. She has great skincare products, and I use hers.
Yeah, I have a couple skincare routines on my channel. It's Fee on my YouTube channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Miss Ender says, spell last name, please. Okay. Rakely, Rakley. Yes. Morgan, Morgan.
She's on Instagram, right?
Yeah. Morgan Rakely Skincare. She ships her products, so if you don't live in Atlanta, you can go on her website, buy her products, and she'll ship it to you. But if you're in the Atlanta area, she's done Summer Walker, she's done Notori Naughton, she's done a lot of your Hollywood, Marvel TV stars. And her prices are pretty affordable for her to be a celebrity esthetician. But yeah, check out her website, Miss MJ. She ships nationwide. So Morgan Rakely Skincare. Yes. All right. So yeah. So I hope things are better. But on a lighter note, because that makes me sad talking about the Obamas. You know, we don't know if it's true or not.
We don't.
We sending them positivity. They're fine. We're gonna keep it positive. But shifting gears. Okay, y'all. What's going on with Married to Medicine? What's going on with Dr. Heavenly?
Married to Medicine
going after Phaedra Parks.
A mean girl show. Married to Medicine it's just ratchet, and and I'm embarrassed. As a black woman, when I watch Married to Medicine, I'm embarrassed. As a professional black woman, I'm embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed?
The way they act. They act like hoodlums. They're mean, they're bullies, they're aggressive.
Oh, you know that's a touchy word to use for black women.
But they are. Heavenly is aggressive. She is. They're mean. And not only that, they're old women.
Yeah, she does have good prices, Miss Red. Yeah,
she has good prices. They're older women. And it's just a poor example of how to carry yourself when you get to be a certain age. You know? How are we going to tell millennial women and Gen Z women how to act when we're fighting and cussing, talking about your mama, bitch, your mama?
Do it again.
50-year-old mama, your mama, girl, your mama, girl, you come on, let's go outside, square up. Come on, y'all.
Let me see. Miss MJ said, "Does Dr. H have her beauty supply store in Conyers?" No,
It's closed.
She closed it because she said she really didn't have an interest in it, and she said it wasn't making that much money. And then after her daughter Alora moved to FAMU, it was really no point in keeping it up anymore. So they just closed it. The Real Wonder Woman said, "Girl, I just checked out Morgan Raking. Some of her stuff is $100 and something. Get some of her stuff is under $100. The Real Wonder Woman, and then she has some of her. Sometimes she'll have sales. So I would start off with like her cleansers.
And that balancing cream that I got, it's the bomb.
So Real Wonder Woman, get her cleanser. She has cleansers that are like $30, which is the same price as Proactive or what's the other one that start with a C, y'all? It's coming in a blue bottle and it start with a C. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That other skincare line. It's not Proactive though. But she has her cleansers that are $30. She has her balancing cream that's like $30. Mm-hmm. So there are some. She has a lot of products that are under $100. But all her products is worth the money. Cause you know I'm a Capricorn. I be on my coins. No matter how much I make, I'ma always be looking at my coins. I don't care. Always. I don't care if nobody judge me. I'ma always look for a way to save some money. That's just me. But anyway, the Real Wonder Woman, there are some products that are under $100, and I can attest to. I've been going to her for 3 years. She has great products. It's worth the money, but you decide what you want to buy. But the balancing cream is really good.
And then I have a face wash as well that I use of hers. Yeah.
So it's up to you, but I can vouch that it's good quality stuff.
It is.
You get your money's worth. And it's Black woman owned. It's her skincare line. She has excellent customer service too. If any of you guys decide to check her out, she's in the Toco Hills area in Decatur, here in Atlanta. So let me see. Miss Applepie said they're doing a lot to keep the show going for real. They are. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Ebony Queen said Married to Medicine is becoming Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Heavenly and Jackie need to exit. One of them is doing too much and the other is not doing enough. Yeah, and I don't like the fact that Dr. Jackie, she's like Dr. Heavenly. It's a reason why they connect. They're kindred spirits. And I feel like Heavenly says what Dr. Jackie doesn't feel comfortable saying. But I feel like this season, Dr. Jackie is starting to speak up more.
Yeah, she is.
But she's just as mean. She really is.
Dr. Jackie, she says her things.
Yes, Curad. Thank you, the Real Wonder Woman.
Yeah, she says her things to people outside the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, she may go and talk to her service providers.
You telling too much T. Folk gonna be putting it together. Who live in Atlanta? That's enough. Cause we know them folk in real life. You have to see them. All right, we look too close to that T. Anyway, Miss MJ said, "Oh, that's by my work. Good to know. Yes, check her out." Let me see. Ebony Queen said, "Jackie and Heavenly are two sides of the same coin." That's a perfect way to put it. Yes. Miss MJ said, Dr. Jackie got that nice nasty game. Yeah, she has that on live. Hey, what's up, Big L Dog? What's up?
Hey.
But yeah, so I wanted to talk about that show because, and I know how some of y'all feel. Let me see. Woman of Well said, "Not your mama. I would never." Now, if we talking a cool million.
Yeah. I'm there talking about your mama and square up. We talking about professional women, doctors, y'all.
Yeah. Now, yeah, nicety. Nicety. Yes, Queen Black. I like the way you joined that word. I think for me, I didn't like the fact that Heavenly said yo mama to Dr. Contessa, and Dr. Contessa's mom died over 10 years ago from breast cancer.
Yeah.
And Dr. Contessa was like, really, my mama? And and Heavenly was like, yeah, be your mama.
Yeah.
That wasn't cool.
That wasn't cool.
That wasn't cool.
We're talking about 55-year-olds, 60-year-olds. Talking about your mama. Let's go fight. You this, your husband is abusive. Your husband this. Your husband got babies on you, and you know.
Yeah, I just feel like the show is navigating away from the black
What it was
excellence.
intended
Yeah, it
to
was intended
be.
to be black excellence, you know? And I
Yes.
feel like it's navigating too far away from it. Hey, I'm
I'm
here for the show. I just think that's too much. I just think that's too much.
Yes.
And then I feel like, yes, childish Ebony Queen, no Gambino. and I just feel like that with Heavenly, she don't have a filter. You know, she goes on, you know, social media. She's on her Patreon, and she's talking about, you know, people's reproductive health, and it's just tacky. And Dr. Jackie is an OBGYN who had her own infertility issues. So it's like, it's just weird for her to sit up there, you know, when Heavenly is talking about sweet tea. I know some of y'all don't like sweet tea. Some of y'all call her Lipton. I get it. But they don't give them no right to talk about that lady infertility issues. And shout out to Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea says she's trying IVF now.
She's trying. She's had some failed attempts.
She's had a couple of failed attempts, but
she's trying.
She's
now.
hoping that this year is her year.
Yeah, and I'm hoping, you know, because we know Dr. G has given her a timeline.
She's given her 2 years.
2 years to get it right. And how much pressure is that for your husband to say, hey, if you can't give me no baby in 2 years, I don't want one. That gotta be like, this my man. He want a baby. I ain't got in this man DM and told him I can give you what you want.
With the baby emoji.
With the baby emoji. You trying to get with a man, you know he want a baby. Oh, I can give you what you want. I can give you some babies. Then you find out you can't. It's an issue.
And we talked about this when we talked about this earlier this week.
Y'all stay out of these men DM.
Please, y'all. Please. But we talked about this earlier this week, Mom, where we feel like eventually Dr. G is gonna have animosity towards Sweet Tea.
She's saying that he'll be all right. But y'all know men say that. But the minute they get into it,
he gonna bring that up.
He gonna bring it up because she said she could deliver.
And you know how and you know why we can say that so comfortably? Because look how he did Quad. Whenever they would get into an argument, he would always bring up the fact that he takes care of her. When that was the understanding from the very beginning of their relationship, that he would provide for her.
Yes.
And whenever they would get into it, he would throw it up in her face.
And then Heavenly goes on her YouTube and say, well, look at Quad. Quad was with him for 10 years and she never got pregnant and she didn't take no birth control pills.
We was never supposed to know that information about Quad.
That's what Heavenly said about Quad. She was with him for so many years. She never took birth control. And she never got pregnant.
She said she don't want to say a surrogate. I'm here for the show. Excuse me. She said she don't want one.
So she's trying.
She said she want to try to give birth naturally. And I think, too, her sister just had a baby. Her sister just had her second baby, her identical twin.
Yes.
And so I think that's putting a lot of pressure on her, too.
Yes.
And bringing a lot of sadness to her.
Yes.
It's tough. And her being on that show, I really think she should get out the show. Because it's causing so much stress.
And you know, in order to get pregnant, you got to be not only physically together, but emotionally and mentally. You know, your body got to be in tune with, you know, all the way around. And she's stressed. She is stressed.
We didn't need to know that tea about Quad.
No, we didn't need to know that. So what Heavenly is pretty much saying is, well, Quad couldn't have
She
none.
was infertile too.
Yes. So now Dr. G
Allegedly.
Everything we say is allegedly. Now Dr. G, now he gets somebody that's younger. He like, okay, cool. She young. So I know she can produce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then he get with her, and they start to try, and then she, come in later and say, I got some issues. And so now he like, okay, you need to get it together. I'm going to give you 2 years. After 2 years, because what, he 55?
He 55.
He said, after 2 years, I don't want to do this. So now you got her, she like, oh, I got to get pregnant. Oh, I got to get pregnant.
All that stress that's increasing your cortisol level, that's not good. Y'all know when your cortisol levels is increased, that's your stress hormone. It throws your body out of whack. So I hope, and she says she's drinking her teas, her raspberry leaf. Hopefully she's taking her some magnesium glycinate to help her regulate her cortisol levels or whatever she needs to do for her. Obviously she needs to consult with her healthcare provider, but I just hate that she's on the show because it's not a safe space. And these women, they really don't have any empathy towards her. For them to be OBGYNs and to be going at her the way they are, especially with her infertility, it's disgusting to me. And the way that they make excuses for Heavenly, they don't hold her accountable. It's disgusting. And
it's so unprofessional. Who in the world would go? I wouldn't go to Heavenly.
I wouldn't go to none of them, honestly.
All that bad energy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Woman of Wealth said, since you said that me and your mama recipient got to be in agreement, or your mama and we split the million.
Right.
So Woman of Wealth said that would have to be in the contract. That would have to be pre-planned. I would have to get $1 million for you to say something like that to me. Miss Indra said, G sure ain't him.
Yeah.
Miss Mitchell said, Heavenly is the mouth of the South, honey. Yeah, she got a mouth on her, Miss Mitchell. Because she telling everybody business.
She tell everything.
I'm like, I don't think Quad wanted us to know that.
She tells everything. She get on her YouTube channel and baby, she let it rip.
And then confused why the people be mad and want to fight her. Okay. Ebony said, I feel sorry for Letitia. Girl, you in danger. Run. Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to work out.
I don't either.
Just realistically. I'm here for the show. Says, so it is him. Has he been tested? That's a good question.
It could be him.
It could be. I'm here. Let me see. Queen Black said, Heavenly is disgusting and just hiding her marriage woes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gloria Love said, could be shooting blanks. Miss MJ said, his swimmers might have left the track. What y'all going in on this facility? Y'all stop. We trying to be serious.
We ain't figured it out, y'all. It's him.
We done figured it up.
It's him.
So we need to,
cause y'all know men don't want it to be them.
No.
Y'all know men be like, it ain't me.
They're like, my sperm count in the millions.
Oh, it ain't me. Back 10 years ago, I got so and so pregnant, and she ain't keep it. It ain't me. That's the first thing they say. Well, you need to go get checked, cause I know I can have kids.
Yes. Jay Blake said, hey, y'all, got the grandbaby, but listening. Give the grandbaby a hug for us, Jay Blake. We love children.
We do.
We think children are a blessing and a gift from God.
Yes.
KM Fox said, hey, Heavenly is so mean and hateful to be so happy with her husband. You said that too before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big L Dog. Okay, we got a man's perspective.
We got a man.
Big L Dog said the doctor told my wife she wasn't going to be able to have kids. Two years later, we had our first one, and 4 years later after that, we had another. God has the last word. That's awesome. We love to hear that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Big L Dog. That's a blessing.
Oh, that's all right there.
Yes. Nam Fayo says she knew what she was doing. Oh, Lord. Here we go. She said she didn't know. No. In her defense, she said she didn't know. She said she didn't know how severe it was. She said that when she would be on her cycle, she would dread it. Namfo, and she said that she couldn't figure out why she would feel nauseous, why she would
Yeah.
feel dizzy. She said that when her cycle would come on, she would have excruciating pain. She said it would get so bad that she would have to go to the emergency room
Yeah.
and be hospitalized because her cycle was so bad, and she couldn't really figure it out. And she said that once she did get the diagnosis for endometriosis, she still didn't quite understand what it meant.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She made like she didn't know what was going on with her, and when she did know, it still wasn't laid out plain to her. I guess it wasn't articulated well to her, explained to her. She didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't understand. Excuse me. Still.
Yeah.
Ebony Queen said Heather can share everybody's business but her own. Facts.
Right.
She ain't gonna tell you what's going on with her and the daddy.
Oh no.
She said endometriosis is not something that you just found. She knew about this way before she contacted him. Big L Dog said, I'm surprised he wants kids at 55. Yeah.
He does.
He didn't have kids, excuse me, with the first wife. So
and his twin has a twin. And his twin has kids. So I think he wants kids.
They both are twins, and both of their twins have
They're
kids.
both twins.
So the pressure is on.
Right.
Yeah. Dr. G is a twin, and Sweet Tea is a twin, and both of their twins have families. So
yes.
that's another added layer of pressure.
Yes.
Because it's like, my twin can have a baby. Why can't I?
Why can't I?
Yeah. It's a lot of layers to it.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here for the show. So I don't think she has clean hands. Okay. Y'all ain't letting up off of her. Everybody said no. Y'all ain't playing. Y'all ain't playing with Sweet Tea about that. Okay. That's y'all opinion. Look, I'm trying to give a grade. I'm trying to explain. Y'all like, nope. Y'all like to hell. She knew. Look, I'm trying to play devil's advocate. I'm fighting for you, Sweet Tea. Everybody in the chat like, no. She knew. She knew. Miss M just said, yes, cortisol ain't no joke. Stress can take you out. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ebony Queen said, Sweet Tea needs to have that conversation with Dr. G before tethering herself to him. Yeah. Because it seemed like he's getting to the point, Ebony, like he doesn't think it's going to happen. That's kind of like the undertone when they have those conversations throughout the show. It's like he really doesn't think it's going to happen. Like he's losing hope. Like, yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Yes.
He is.
Yes, it can be hard to watch, yes.
Yeah.
Miss Mitchell said, I'm surprised no one has laid hands on Heavenly. I'm not talking about prayer hands. We said that too.
We said that too.
I hate to say it, but it might be a matter of time.
Violence.
We don't.
But Heavenly is...
To talk about somebody's deceased mother and to double down on it, that can be triggering for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Miss M just said he is the common denominator. Yes.
It could be him.
Yes. Woman of Wealth said, just between us, okay, it's a safe space. My son' best friend is a cosmetic dentist in ATL, and he said Dr. Heavenly work is trash. You didn't hear that from me. This is safe space. Y'all don't repeat what she just said in the chat.
Okay, this between us.
This between us. This is a safe space. We the dynamic, we family. Don't repeat what Woman of Wealth said, y'all. But thank you for that confirmation. Don't repeat what Woman of Wealth said to nobody, y'all. This is safe space. But there we have it.
There it is.
Okay. Don't repeat it.
All right.
Don't repeat it. All right. So moving on. Let's talk about this Dr. Heavenly and Phaedra dynamic. I feel like it's Phaedra versus everybody on the show.
They're intimidated by Phaedra.
I think so. Do y'all think that
Phaedra is a gangster?
Y'all remember what Apollo said? Apollo said Phaedra got red bottoms on one foot and some Jordans on the next. He said she a gangster. Apollo Nida, her ex-husband, said that about her. He said, "Don't be fooled."
Phaedra remind me of one of them old school gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
They talk real smooth, but you turn your head, they'll cut your fingers off.
She from the old school. Yes. She does. That's a great way to describe her.
Be talking so smooth the whole time. She been in.
Yep, I'm here for the show. So I like me some Phaedra. I like her too.
I like her too.
But what do y'all think? Do you think the ladies of Married to Medicine, they're all successful in their own right, but do you think they're jealous of Phaedra?
I think they're jealous of Phaedra.
And that's why they're coming for her?
I think they are. I think they're jealous of her, and that's why they coming for her. And they can't do, and she's not moved by them. She's not intimidated by them.
Mm-hmm.
You heard what she told? I ain't worried about a bunch of bitches like you. Y'all heard it?
When they was trying to press her about not doing enough for the Met Gala.
She was so cool with it. She said, well, I'm worried about a bunch of bitches like y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all gone. I'm Phaedra Parks. I've been in Atlanta forever. These folk know me. Y'all gotta realize that Phaedra is an entertainment attorney too. So she know all the rappers.
She know everybody.
She know everybody in this city.
Y'all remember when she used to represent her clients on the Real Housewives? And then when she would get them off in court, they would pay her in cash and wires of money. Y'all remember that on the Real Housewives?
Yes.
When she first got on there, her clients would pay her in stacks of money. She had entertainers, dope boys. She had everybody as a client.
See, them ladies over there ain't ran up against half of what Phaedra ran up on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's light work.
Mm-hmm.
Them women light work.
Yep, she was Bobby Brown's attorney.
Yes. That's light. Them Married to Medicine women, that's light work over there. She ain't worried about them. She just had to go over there until Candy left.
Because Candy wasn't having it.
Because Candy wasn't having it.
Candy wasn't having
Because
it.
Candy was the Housewives of Atlanta.
And you know why? Because Candy know her worth and she added tax. She stood on business.
Okay.
Now, we can learn from Candy. You know, when it comes to our professional lives, it's important to know your worth and add tax. Candy knew what she brought to the franchise, and she said, you know what? If she's coming back, I'm leaving.
Right.
Because she tried to disparage my name.
Mm-hmm.
She accused me of trying to do something heinous to another
Mm-hmm.
castmate, and that could have ruined me.
Mm-hmm.
Not just professionally, but personally. And I respect Candy for standing on business. You have to protect your legacy. You have to protect your reputations, your assets. You have to do that. You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
So that was just a temporary position for Phaedra over there.
Yeah.
Married to Madison till they got everything straight. But she could come back over there to the housewife. So she like, girl, y'all beneath me.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I got money. They if y'all know the history of Phaedra.
Yeah, I wouldn't fool with her.
If you know, you know.
I think twice before I make her an enemy, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Go back and research Phaedra from back in the day.
Yeah.
If you know, you and Apollo. If you know, you know.
That's the enemy that you prepare for.
And I don't really think they know. I don't think Heavenly no.
I think she's ignorant to that.
Yeah. She don't know. Phaedra ain't no. I'm just saying. Mm-mm. Okay, I've been here almost 40 years, and if you know, you know. And that's why she ain't worried. That's why she be so calm. She don't be moved by them.
Mm-hmm.
She don't be moved by them. Phaedra probably can make a couple of phone calls, and that'd be Heavenly little practice over there be closed down.
With the horrible work.
I'm just saying. She better leave Phaedra alone.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Heavenly better leave Phaedra alone. Leave her alone, Heavenly. This ain't what you want.
Right. And she was saying that she felt like Phaedra thinks she's a boss. She thinks she can run us, and we're all bosses. She can't run us. She ain't a bigger boss than us. And let's talk about that, how, sometimes just your mere presence, your mere energy in a professional environment can rub people the wrong way. And it can cause them to want to bully you and harass you. Why is that? Why do people do that in a professional space? And then they're upset with Phaedra because they don't feel like she shared enough of their tea. But you all haven't created a safe space for her. So why should she open up to you all? I don't think y'all don't.
She will never do that.
Yeah, and y'all don't open up to anybody that doesn't make you feel safe. Mm-hmm. If you don't feel like it's a safe space, you don't owe them nothing. And I don't think she does.
Phaedra would never open up to them because she don't feel like she needs to.
Yeah.
Why?
For what?
I'm telling y'all, It's more to Phaedra than what we see on TV. It's more to it, okay? It's more to it.
Yeah, let me see. Ebony Queen said Phaedra pays them dust. Miss Mitchell said Heavenly had the audacity to say Phaedra isn't a boss. That's
She
when I
is the
knew she was
boss.
hating. That's when I knew when she was
She most
hating.
definitely is.
I'm here for the show. Said, did you see the cash check Phaedra posted? It cleared.
It
Period.
clear,
Yes,
yes.
going to the Met Gala. Yeah, and I heard y'all they was selling tickets to the public for $250 to try to fill the room. I know it was a gala and it was for Kira. What was it for Kira moms?
Yeah.
To raise for that charity. But some people said, it wasn't. They didn't even have food. It was supposed to be a gala, but they didn't even have food, and you only got one drink ticket.
A mess.
It wasn't even like a sit down game. Now when I went to the 100 Black Men of Atlanta, we had food, we had hors d'oeuvres, we had drinks.
It was a great
it was
experience.
A sit down dinner. It was a great experience. Shout out to the 100 Black Men of Atlanta, but maybe that wasn't in the budget for them. I don't know.
Not.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
But the people was talking about it. They said it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, but I don't know. But yes, Phaedra did clear her check, and kudos to her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hate the way they were kind of looking down on her and shunning her like she couldn't pay the money. Why do we do that to one another? And then whine and complain when others doubt us, but we doubt each other.
And Phaedra wasn't gonna go out like that. She had to go borrow the money. She was gonna pay it. Phaedra wasn't. Yeah, did they think Phaedra was gonna go out like that? That's why I say they really don't know Phaedra.
Yeah, that's a good point, Ebony Queen. Confidence scares people.
Yes.
It definitely does.
Yes.
It definitely does.
Yes.
Ooh, thank you.
It does. Yes, it does.
I'm here for the show. Said, remember when Candy and Phaedra said. Remember when Candy said Phaedra was stopping her restaurant from getting its permission?
Yes.
Yeah. OLG. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Blaze restaurant closed down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, chat.
Let me see. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know with those ladies. I'm low key probably gonna stop watching it because it's just going too far.
Yeah, it go. I can't stand all that back and forth and arguing, and being mean grown women. To me, it's childish.
Yeah, Miss MJ, Blaze gone.
Yeah, Blaze gone.
Blaze gone. Yes, Miss MJ. Blaze Seafood.
They closed it down.
They closed it down.
And Old Lady Gang need to be closed too.
That might be next.
It needs to be closed too.
Yeah. Yeah, Blaze is gone.
Yeah. But I think Phaedra not worried about them. And you notice Phaedra don't get into none of that back and forth.
No, she doesn't.
Phaedra would never do that. She would never do that. She'll give you all nasty read and keep it going.
If you can even catch it. If it don't go over your
head.
If
it don't go over your head.
Yeah.
She don't even vibrate like them. Mm-hmm. And that's why they so mad, because they can't upset her and have her acting like they act.
Yeah, that's why Toya asked her, what makes you tick?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Toya asked her.
Why would you ask somebody what makes them tick?
Why would you ask somebody that? They want her to be over there acting a fool like them. Phaedra ain't finna do that. Mm-mm. Phaedra would never. Mm-mm. She might get you back, but it's gonna be like OG style. That's an OG, baby.
It's gonna be strategic.
Yes. That's I'm telling you, they better leave Phaedra alone. Heavenly, that ain't what you want.
Yeah.
That ain't what you want, Heavenly.
Yeah. So if I could say it, I would say keep it light, ladies.
Keep it light.
Keep it light. Y'all don't be down there fighting each other on that show. Y'all making good money. Y'all have your own practices. It's no need to be fighting.
It's no need. No need to be fighting.
It's no need. And if you feel so much better about yourself because you have MD behind your name, then act like it.
Yeah.
Act like it.
Act like it.
Act like it. Do better.
Yeah.
Do better.
They need to do better.
Okay?
And that show was supposed to be like an example for our young women.
To aspire to.
Inspire to. You can be successful. Young Black women can be successful, have families, have their businesses, live a certain life in Atlanta.
Okay, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna take it back. Dr. Simone and Cecil raised some sorry boys.
Them boys, they sorry.
They sorry.
But it's Simone's fault. They sorry. And not only are they sorry, they nasty.
Yes.
She didn't teach them how to clean up. She didn't teach them how to cook. She didn't teach them no life skills. None whatsoever. None.
I mean, that's who she need to be yelling at.
But they're a reflection of their
That's who
daddy.
she need. That's why I'm here for the show. Said Cecil sorry too.
Right, they're a reflection of Cecil. You can't get mad at the kids.
Why are you a 20-year-old, able-bodied, healthy, grown man and your daddy is doing your laundry?
Who raised them?
How?
And what grown man want another grown man doing his laundry?
Cecil, you and everybody else business. Cecil, I need you to get a backbone and really teach these boys manhood and prepare them. You doing them a disservice, Cecil.
And they black men.
They black men. And let's talk about that. Why is it that we're always on us? The onus is always on the black girls growing up. We have responsibilities early on.
Mm-hmm.
But the boys, especially if they don't have a mama and daddy that's on them,
Mm-hmm.
they live the soft life.
Mm-hmm.
You're a 20-something-year-old, healthy, able-bodied man. You're in your right mind. Why is your daddy doing your laundry for you? Kat said, laundry ain't rocket science. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And they think it's cute and it's funny. I don't think that's appropriate. I just don't think that's appropriate.
Mm-mm. It's not.
And then you buy them a condo and you have to go over to their house and clean it because it's filthy. It's atrocious. But you're black excellence. You know? You're looking down on people because you have an MD and they don't. The way they talk, I bet you Sweet Tea know how to clean.
Oh, yeah. And cook.
See, that's why she need me on the show. I be helping her read them girls, baby. I be helping her read them. Okay?
Dr. G.
Won't have to use nan cuss word. I'll be talking about their whole life.
That might be one reason why he keep her over there, because she like to cook. She know how to cook.
Did you hear that when they during the auction for the Met Gala and Quad auctioned off a cooking class, one-on-one cooking class with her, and Dr. G told me that food ain't good. She can't cook.
She can't. Dr. G said Quad couldn't cook.
I said, Dr. G, don't
but
be
baby,
nasty.
when I tell you he rant and rave over Sweet Tea cooking, he loves her mama taught her how to cook. She know how to cook.
Let me see. I'm here for the show. Said at Cass, what else is Cecil going to do? Queen Black said Cecil was the same way growing up. I remember Simone talking about him living at home.
Oh, so he was like that.
Ebony said, I'm embarrassed for Cecil and Simone. I am too.
Yeah.
I am too. I'm here for the show. Said at least Heavenly kids are flourishing. Yeah, baby. Allura is a mini Heavenly. We was looking at her TikTok today. Allura got her penthouse down. So she said, I got a penthouse at 19.
She got a penthouse
Allura
downtown.
is blessed and highly favored. She doing it.
She said she got her auntie haircut, the pixie.
The pixie. And then Zachary is at Meharry. He's on his way to become a dentist. Awesome. Shout outs to him. The oldest boy, Heavenly, said he's still trying to figure it out. So Dad
He's still trying to find his way.
He's still trying to find his way.
And it's usually one that is.
Side note, I was actually her son's academic advisor. Y'all, before I was an epidemiologist, I was an academic advisor at Georgia State University, and I advised Heavenly's son. Fun fact. But let me see. Ebony said, them boys, they clean the house for those grown men. They will be sorry husbands. Yes. They will expect the wives to pick up where their parents left off. Oh, yeah, they are. They are. Because they literally don't have that life skill. Mm-hmm. And I just think that's unfortunate. You know, they're able to kind of skate by, you know?
Yeah.
That is hilarious. He's so sorry too.
Yeah.
Uh, let me see. Really? Okay, you that's late on that comment. But anyway, okay. So that was that. What else do we want to talk about tonight? Oh, I also wanted to talk about did y'all see that new documentary about Diddy on
It's
Peacock?
another one.
This one just came out this month. There's a new documentary about Diddy,
Ain't
about
it
his
TikTok?
allegations. It's basically this one was done a little bit classy. It's not with Ray J being, intoxicated or anything, but it's basically them interviewing Diddy's childhood friends, his former security guard Gene, the one that wrote the book, um, and then his former makeup artist, basically people who actually knew him like growing up. And they also touched on his mom too. Wait, let me read this comment, then I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. Ebony said, has anyone ever noticed that the non-PhD spouse's profession is listed below their names when they display their names? But Curtis, girl, is blank. Why?
Cause Curtis over in the DR doing what Curtis
Curtis
do.
is an investor. He
We
helps
know what he invests
he
in.
helps invest and build resorts in the Dominican Republic
How
conveniently.
many? Okay, all my married ladies.
You done got us started, y'all.
All my married. Now I'm just asking a question. All my married ladies, will you all let your husband go over to the DR and stay for months
For business.
for
He's working
business?
on projects.
Or would you go with him or go visit him once or twice a month?
It's gonna be a hell no for me.
Every time they ask where Curtis said he over in the DR.
And he said, what does Curtis invest in? It's just Ebony, that's what they said, okay? That's what the people said. That's what Dr. Jack and Dr. Heavenly said. He's an investor, so he has to go over there, look at his investment. He's also a part of building different resorts within the country. So that's why he has to be over there, okay? He's hands-on. He's a businessman. Okay? That's what they said, Ebony. Given his track record and his history, no.
When he running over to the DR with the mistress he was messing with, that's where he was at with her, right?
Which one?
Exactly.
No. I'm here for the show. Said Curtis was a principal and retired. Correct? Yeah. He was a
Basketball player too.
he was a basketball player. He was a basketball coach as well. Then he retired. And then he started getting into the investment business and getting into building resorts. And so that's why he splits his time between Atlanta and DR. So when you don't see him filming,
He's
and
in
people
the
are like,
DR.
where is Curtis? He's, working on his business venture. So that's why he's not there. So yeah, now the one that made the shade room, he took that young girl to Hilton Head.
Okay, she went to Hilton.
Remember, that's why Jackie
she didn't want to go back.
Yeah, that's why she didn't want to go back. Yeah. So, I hope business is well, whatever he doing. Woman of Wealth said, my granny said, if he's still at home with his mom and ain't got nothing going on, leave his ass there.
I know that's
yes,
right.
Ebony Queen said, yes, I saw the Diddy doc on Peacock. I'll be sure.
Look good.
Can we talk about how good God is? If y'all haven't checked out that documentary on Peacock, and if it's of interest to you, please do so. They had a segment where they interview I'll be sure, and they show like videos and clips of him when he was literally in hospice. He was in a coma. Then they moved him to hospice. But God said, not yet, it's not your time. And it like shows you kind of clips of him, going through physical therapy and regaining his health. And God is just amazing. That man was literally on his
God is in the miracle business.
DEATH.
He looks good. I'll be sure don't even look like he been through nothing. Oh, but God.
Like literally He was hanging on by a thread.
God
And
has the last say.
God has the last say. I mean, shout outs to God and his ancestors, because they literally, the way he looks, you would never think he would have gone through what he went through. Like, if I hadn't seen the pictures and the videos, I wouldn't have believed him. I mean,
And he telling his story.
and he telling his story, and he said he got a file with the receipts. He said for all them people that tried to unalive him, he said they been added to the file. I said, okay, Albie say he got his receipts.
He got his receipts, and
he,
it's on and popping.
It's on and popping.
Yeah.
It's on and popping. And he said that he thinks Kim unaliving, it wasn't by accident. It was intentional.
He said, who dies from pneumonia the same day?
Yeah.
You get pneumonia and die the same day.
He said it's foul play. So, you know, they... let me see what y'all saying. I'm here for the show. Said, if I don't like him, I don't care. Do you hear what Shirley Ralph said about her marriage? Yeah, she said her husband living separate for 20 years and it works perfect. She said when they get together, they do their thing. When they separate, they do their thing separate, and it works. I said,
some women can do that, but I'm not that woman.
I don't know if I can do that. Woman of Wealth said, Curtis investing in other women like he was doing last time. I watched Married to Medicine years ago. Allegedly, yes. Ebony said, Jackie, you cannot be this desperate. It's so unattractive.
She don't like him.
Yeah.
The word on the street is she don't really care what he does. It's just cheaper to keep him. If they divorce, she would have to pay him out. And she just don't want to do that. So she doesn't really care. And I was told that.
Yeah, Ebony said, I think Jackie is image driven. She will stay in a loveless marriage. It's sad to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Ebony. Albie Shore is not playing. He is not playing at all. And I'm so glad that God restored him. So basically, if you haven't checked out the documentary and you're interested, it was well done. Like I said, they interviewed a lot of Diddy's childhood friends. They talked about the basketball incident that happened back in the early 90s with Diddy, where somebody lost their life and how he really didn't want to take accountability. Stories I didn't even know about. I had never heard that story before, but it was when he was like an up-and-coming promoter in the late 80s, early 90s.
Diddy got a lot of history.
He got a lot of history of some shady stuff, allegedly.
He was hell.
Yeah, he was.
Diddy was hell.
Yes, but what was interesting though was, y'all remember the show Making the Band, and the young lady named Sarah Stokes. She's now remarried and she goes by Sarah Rivers. But she came out, she was one of the people being interviewed in the documentary, and she shared that Diddy allegedly touched her inappropriately, and that she had been hiding this secret for 20 years. I'm not surprised.
I wouldn't be happy. Somebody touched me, I'm singing like a canary.
But a lot of people are giving her flack, though. They're victim blame. That's why but everybody say what they would do until they in that situation. And that's a lot of times why people don't come out and speak. Or when they do speak, they feel hesitant because people say that. I personally think that, Sarah, file your lawsuit and get your money too.
Yeah,
is it a long line? Yes, but do it anyway. Funky Deneva said, here she go. Why she want to talk about it now? But I don't agree with Funky Deneva. I say, Sarah, file your lawsuit. Yes, it's a long line, but so what? Even if you get $100, file your lawsuit.
You know, it's just hard
because he needs to be
all
held
those
accountable.
Women that he did that to, allegedly, it's just terrible. How can one person cause so much strife and destruction
and trauma like a monster?
Diddy is like a monster, allegedly. All the stuff they say he did,
it's awful.
And this is a man that has children. He has daughters. It's awful. It's awful.
So I hope she considers filing a lawsuit. I really do.
She needs to.
She needs to.
Because she might as well. Diddy not getting out. He not getting out. Them people not letting him out. He would have been out. All the money he got.
Yeah, let me see. Ebony said, I noticed that the victim blaming occurs when it's a woman victim. But when the victim is a man, they don't want to address it. No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I feel like she should pursue it. I don't care what Funky Deneva say.
Yeah, what?
She need to pursue it. And I don't think that it should be something, thrown off to the side. I like Funky, but I think Funky was off about that.
Yeah.
He was off by that. She need to get in line. Even if she got to get in line, get in
anytime
line, girl.
Whoever it is, anytime, even if you got to go get somebody to support you to, to talk about it or to, go seek, whatever needs to be done about it. But try to, don't hold it in.
No.
Don't hold it
No.
in.
I hope she finds the strength and the courage to file.
I don't care if it happened 50 years ago. If he did it, it's wrong.
I believe he did it.
Yeah, it's wrong.
I believe it. Personally.
Violating somebody don't have a time stamp on it.
It shouldn't, no.
No.
Shouldn't have no statute of limitation.
No.
So she could file it under New York. Yeah, I don't know if the deadline has passed or not, but
especially
I would
when everybody is coming out and saying this is what he does. This is what he do.
Yes.
He do this. He do this.
Yes. See if you can get with Lisa Bloom and them.
I mean, he was so bad.
A girl that's legal, attorney Simone on YouTube, she's filed lawsuits against Diddy in New York.
He is so bad. He would abuse Cassie when it was people around.
Makeup artist.
Yeah, he had gotten so comfortable.
Yeah.
Allegedly abusing her. He would do it when people were in the same suite with them.
Yes, y'all, please double tap the screen and hit the like button, or in the upper right hand corner, click on the 3 dots to hit the like button.
The makeup artist would be in the common area and they would be in the room in the suite and he would be abusing her.
It's disgusting.
Yes. I hope he get everything he deserves.
Period. All right. Last but not least, we want to talk about Chad, Ochocinco, and Real. They back together. Are we surprised? No. Is it a shocker? No. Like I've been saying, Real, get on prep and keep us out the group chat. That's all I got to say.
Real love Chad.
You want to be together? That's her prerogative.
Real,
that's why you stay out of people's business.
Real is a groupie.
That's why you stay out of people's business, because they usually
and
go
Real
back.
ain't gonna be satisfied till Chad have a baby on her.
Yes.
Y'all know that's when women like that, when they go back and forth, they don't be satisfied till the man have an outside baby on them.
Or get physical. And we know that he has a propensity to get physical.
So when he have an outside baby, she think that ain't gonna happen to her.
And I think she playing with fire.
And here's the thing, y'all. It ain't us.
I'm here for the show. Rail will babysit for him. Bye. I'm here for the show.
Not babysit. Real think Chad gonna change for her.
She really thinks
Real thinks Chad, in Real's mind, she thinks Chad is gonna go to therapy and he's gonna change for her.
Why do we think that is when we just all think we different? Like the ninja ain't gonna cut up with us. That's like Sonya. Sonya don't think Nestor gonna do her dirty.
Sonya done. Sonya done.
It's about to be a wrap for her.
It's
anyway.
about to be we about to wrap. But we about to wrap this on up.
We about to wrap this up with Sonya.
We about to wrap it up.
But prior to getting to this point,
we in the last chapter.
This is the final season.
Yeah, this is the final season. We about to wrap it on up.
But prior to getting to this point with Sonya felt like he wasn't gonna do her like he did all the other women, Shirley and all the other women on the side. She felt like she was different. Yeah, she going to jail.
She going to jail.
But prior to us getting to this point, she thought she was special. She was different too, y'all. She felt like, oh, he not going to do me like that. We have a different connection. Why do we do that as women? Why do we set ourselves up for heartbreak? Again, know your worth and add tax.
And put yourself first.
Why do we do that? And I think that's the same thing with Real. I just don't think she's not gonna get up from the table until she's sick and tired of being sick and tired. Let me see. Cass said, speaking of Sonya, IS presented evidence, quote unquote, to show she did not notarize any power of attorney for Sonya and that folks need to be careful what they say. She said that. Yeah.
She ain't got to prove nothing to us.
She said she didn't notarize anything having to do with Ernesto.
She ain't got to prove that to us.
She need to share that with. She need to be
sharing that with
Wooten. She need to put it. She need to put it in the title, William Wooten. Please read. That's what she need to do. She need to be presenting it to him. Okay. That's what she needs to do. I'm here for the show. Says Sonya and Nestle can do the jailbird shuffle together. I love that for them. Woman of Well said, I'm here for the show. Ain't joking. I know someone right now babysitting the man she been with for 30 years, 5-year-old son. Oh, no.
Oh. Woman of Well, no. So he had a baby on her.
Oh, she been with him for 30 years and he has a 5-year-old son that she is babysitting from another woman. Oh, wow. That's cold.
That's a different type. That's
talk about.
I don't know what. I'm speechless. Y'all know I'm never speechless.
She a better woman than I'll ever be. Woman of Wealth. I'ma just say it. And I try to vibrate at a high level, and I feel like I'm emotionally intelligent and mature.
And it's not the baby's fault.
It's not the baby fault. We'll never take
nothing out.
Before we clear,
it's not
the baby fault. But she's a better woman than I would ever be. Woman of Wealth.
We can say what we wouldn't do.
Yeah, you never know until you're in the situation, but I don't know. She's one of God's strongest soldiers, for sure. That's one of God's strongest soldiers, Woman of Wealth. That lady that you know, yeah. Because that's tough.
No, we won't. Yeah.
Yeah, Woman of Wealth says, yes, she gave him 3 kids, no marriage, and the extra baby is a woman half his age. That's tough. That's tough. Yes, that girl said, we can say what we want. It's all allegedly. Yes. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Ebony Queen said, listen, I know I'm not doing that. We right here.
that you not. I think I'm with you too. I don't think I'm built for that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm built for that.
That's really, really tough. That girl said, I still have lots more to answer to. Yes. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough pill to swallow. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Also, y'all heard Sherelle, her podcast, Humble Baddies. She does a podcast with a few other ex-wives and ex-girlfriends to athletes. They have their own podcast, and Shannon Sharp, Shay Shay Media, is producing their podcast now.
Yes, Cass. Similar to Denzel in the movie Fences. Yes, that I told y'all about. I went to New York to see that.
Tell
on Broadway.
Story again. This a quick side note. We're gonna tell y'all the story time.
That's one of my favorite movies and plays. I saw Denzel in Fences on Broadway in New York. My ex took me. I think it was for my 40th birthday. When I tell y'all, that play was so good. Denzel, I came out of the theater and we was across the street and they were all coming out. Denzel got in the limo. And before he could get in the limo good, I threw my purse to my ex. And I went running down the street on Broadway behind the limo. And as I got to the car, the car was going like this. I said, Denzel! And he looked back at me and smiled. So every time I see that movie Fences, it reminds me my ex. And when I got through, I turned around and ran back to my ex, and he was holding my purse. He said, "Damn, I married a groupie."
So damn it.
Yes, but and Viola Davis stayed with Denzel. He had a baby on her and she stayed.
Yep.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Miss Indra said, yes, Fee. Denzel was phenomenal in Fences.
Yes.
Yeah. Woman of Wealth said, he ain't a good man for her, but he loves his kids and want them to all be together.
And she's sacrificing herself for that.
Can y'all just imagine the emotional, the mental, the physical anguish? Y'all know that oftentimes when we as women develop autoimmune diseases, it's due to the emotional repression. A lot of autoimmune disease can be linked to repressing your emotions, not speaking up, not really expressing your true and authentic feelings in order to appease other people and put them first before yourself. So, my heart goes out to her because you can't tell me that's not going to manifest in some type of way. I pray that it doesn't, but that's a tough pill to swallow, and I'm sure it's a lot of things that she may want to say that she's not saying in order to keep the peace. And you know what I mean?
But why can't we just love us? Why can't you just say, you know what? I don't want that.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. I choose me. You can see your kids, but I won't be a part of that. I won't be a part of it because I just
won't
love
keep your kids from you, but I won't be a part of it.
Because can you imagine how it's that we know it's bothering her?
Yeah.
And so, and then as a mother, if we're not right as a mother,
kid's not right.
The kid's not right.
Nope. And studies show that when the mom is happy and healthy and doing well, the children they have a higher chance of doing well and being happy. The mom sets the tone. Yeah.
Y'all put yourself first, especially if you have babies.
Or you're a mother to your grandchildren, or you're a godmother or a surrogate mother in some capacity. Yes. Yes. And express yourself. Don't internalize things, because as women, it can manifest into autoimmune disease. And we already know for Black women, it increases even more the probability.
Right.
So, Woman of Well said that Denzel smile. Yes. I'm here for the show. Fences is in the same lane with the Raisin in the Sun.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Diddy was in that movie. Yep. Let me see. Ebony Queen said, I'm ashamed to say I have not seen Fences. I would have ran too. Yes.
Yeah, watch it. It's on Netflix.
Is it? Okay.
Or Amazon Prime. It's out there.
I'm here for the show said Viola was the start of me.
Yes, she was.
MJ said the incomparable Viola Davis. Yes. Woman of Wealth saying, yes, we are all groupies for Denzel. Yes. Cass said, and then the ninja had the nerve to die and she ended up raising the baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
She ended up raising the baby.
Talk about double heartbreak.
Yes.
That's too much.
And you talking about you gotta be some type of woman for that.
Better woman than I ever be.
Me too. I
ain't even gonna pretend with y'all.
I ain't gonna even hold you.
I ain't even gonna pretend with y'all.
I couldn't do it. That's sacrificing yourself. Why we as Black women always gotta sacrifice ourselves?
We're expected to.
Why we always gotta hold it down and be the strong one?
Zora Neale Hurston, the legendary, incomparable Zora Neale Hurston said it best. The Black woman is the mule of the world. We're the mule.
We changing that.
We're expected to labor for others.
We changing that.
That's
we gonna start putting ourselves first.
Yeah. Woman of Wealth said, yes, the baby mama be trying to drop the baby off when we out having lunch. So now she don't know her boundaries too? That's too much.
Disrespectful.
That's too much. Ebony said, yes, emotional repression is toxic to the soul and body. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's a silent killer. Queen Black said, it really puts the kids in weird circumstances. My uncle was a Rolling Stone and he doesn't realize the emotions they go through.
Yeah.
Selfish, not thinking about the consequences and repercussions of your actions. Emily said, yes, you have to put the oxygen mask on first. Yes, there's a
Yes.
reason they tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here for sure. Said, yes, Diddy is a real amazing actor. Yeah. Yeah. And she said, yes, this is what we were taught. Kim Fox said, not me, girl. I know that's right. Kim Fox said, not me, girl. Who?
And that's
not
the,
me.
That's the way we need to be.
I know that's right, sis. She said, not me, girl.
Not me.
Who? Not me.
Because you know what? If we start changing it, then they'll have to change it.
They'll have to shift.
They'll have to shift.
Because we set the tone.
We set the tone, ladies.
Yeah. We don't realize how powerful
we don't realize how we are powerful. Mm-hmm. I say that all the time. Black women, we are powerful. We don't know. We set the tone. If we start changing, they'll have to change.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Women, period.
Yes, women, period. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. I'll leave one quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Control, Alt, delete that condition. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true.
Yep. So I just say, Sherelle, leave us out the group chat. You grown, that's your business. That's why you stay out of people's relationships when they be on social media, exposing their partner and talking. Because they usually going back. It's just best to mind your business.
But I knew Sherelle was going to go back. The way when she did that interview, I knew she was going back.
With Carlos King, yeah.
When she did the interview with Carlos King. Mm-hmm. She was just mad. I knew she was going back.
And she said they've been intimate again.
What? I didn't hear that.
Yeah. She said they've been intimate again.
So she ain't went and slept with the boy.
She said they not back together. They just best friends and they've been intimate. That's why I say she need. People think I'm being dramatic by saying she need to get on prep. I'm not. She need to get on prep and stop playing and protect herself. Cause he don't. Allegedly, he doesn't use contraceptives.
You're right. You are the prize, and that's what I tell when I do my Sensational Sundays. That's what we are over there. We the prize over there.
Yes, Woman of Wealth says she's looking forward to Sensational Sunday. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. ish Eastern Standard Time on Fifi's channel.
I got some tea.
She got some update in her dating life. She tell her business over there. So if you want to get in her business, see what the hell she got going on, who is she outside of this, go on and subscribe to her channel for Sensational Sunday. The link to her channel is down in the description box. How many subscribers is she at, or do you have right now?
I think I'm at 487.
487. So we need what? 13 more people to subscribe, and she'll be at 500. So if you are watching this live right now, when you get off this live, the first thing I need you to do is hit the link and subscribe. The link in our description box and subscribe. Hey, Tater Plug. Hit the link in our description box and subscribe. If you have not subscribed to her channel, what are y'all waiting for? Y'all, she gonna be telling her business tomorrow. She got an update. She talking to this 66-year-old. I don't know what's wrong with him, y'all. He pissing me off. I'm staying in the child's place. But she gonna tell y'all tomorrow. These 66-year-olds, I don't know what the going on, but I'm gonna stay in the child's place and mind my business. So make sure y'all go to her live tomorrow to check out what she got to say about this 66-year-old. Okay? Because it's too much. It's too much. It's a new one.
My child looking at me like
this a new one, Cass. This a new one. Fairly new one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm over it. But I'm trying to stay in the child's place because I was raised right. But it's pissing me off. It's upsetting me and my homegirls. Y'all go over to her channel. Click the link. The link to her channel is in our description box. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. Because
it's a new one, Cass.
I'm going to let her tell her story because it's her story. But Ninja 66 and moving like this, it's pissing me off. It's pissing me off.
So Matthew tell my mama he only got a good 10 more years to live. Why he acting like that? I just Don't say that. You don't know how long nobody gets to live. Girl, my child.
I'm gonna let her tell her story, but y'all gonna see why. Y'all double tap the screen and hit the like button if you haven't already.
I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna tell
Woman
y'all.
Will said, "Fee, he too old." I'm letting you know that now, girl. When she described this ninja, he's something else. I want to let her tell you more about him, though.
But he don't look. I'm gonna tell y'all tomorrow.
Girl, he is something else. But I'm trying to stay in the child's
Y'all,
place.
this dating is something else,
I'm
y'all.
trying to watch my mouth.
I ain't signed up for this shit.
Okay. I'm never sure. Whose son's stocking our feet? We ride and dime, man. Girl, Miss MJ said, not the life expectancy. That's, in my defense, if you look at the data, what the average lifespan is for a man in the United States, it's around 70.
If you killed the man off,
if you
y'all.
break it down by race and ethnicity, I'm just saying. So technically, I'm not off. That's just, and you can research that. You can research that.
Oh,
you know,
man, y'all.
You can research that. In my defense, but y'all make sure y'all subscribe.
It's hell. Yeah, Kim, it's hell.
Please make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. The link is in our description box. Please, let's get her to 500. Let's get her to more than 500 subscribers, y'all, because she really be sharing some good tea. I'm here for sure. Said, Fifi, what in the American Legion have you got yourself into, girl? You gonna have to go over there tomorrow. So
I'm
she can tell
dating,
you.
y'all. If I don't date, then I got to get to know the people. I'm dating, y'all. I'm just going out on dates. We talked about that. Dating is just collecting information. Y'all, I don't know how I be getting myself with these wrapped up with these men.
Girl. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you guys for rocking with us. It's a blessing to be able to hold people's attention for an hour to 2 hours plus, and they rock with you.
We appreciate
you guys so much. Shout out to all of our new subscribers.
Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to the dynamic family. We hope you get comfortable and stay a while. We want our channel to feel like a safe space where we have healthy dialogue, just real grown, emotionally intelligent with a little bit of kiki and mess, because we're not a one-trick pony. We have multiple sides to us, multiple aspects to us. So we hope that you guys can see our range. You stick around and you continue to rock with us. It's only up for here, and we thank you guys so much for your support. We do not take it for granted, and we appreciate you all for spending your Saturday night with us and letting us entertain you. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. We pray that you guys are in a great space. If you're not, we hope you get to it, and we hope we can bring some positivity into your life. And we thank God for allowing us to be a blessing to do that for you. So we just thank you guys so much. We thank you for your energy. We'll see y'all later. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Sensational Sunday tomorrow, 6 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time, because I can't do this 660, but I'm trying to stay in a child's place. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. See you.